Right, we're going to learn how to use the gradient tool today. And this is the PDF I've created. I'm just going to work off to the side of it. So there's basically three kinds of gradients. You have a linear, a radial, and a freeform gradient. And we're going to experiment by creating circles and then just adding gradients to them. So here's our shape menu. You hold down the shift button, shift key, get a perfect circle. So I'm going to pull my tool over here so it's right next to it. So if I click on the gradient and then click inside, that creates a gradient. We can edit this gradient by moving the slider around. You can change where this exists. Well, you should be able to, but let's see, we can change, there it is. So we can change the angle of the gradient. And if we want to add colors to this gradient, we're going to go over to our gradient box, which opened up. So this shows this gradient. We can drag color from our palette into this gradient tool. We can create as many gradients as we want. We can change the angle of the gradients inside this dialog box. We can pull colors out. And that is the radial gradient, or the linear gradient, sorry. Now for the radial gradient, we're going to grab this, move it down to where we're working alongside the PDF. Just going to fill this with a solid color and go back to our gradients, select our circle, and now choose radial gradient. And you can see that it's created radial gradient from the center out. We can move our sliders just like in the other. We can bring in colors wherever we want. We can change positions and angles. Experiment with it. Looks like Jupiter a little bit. Okay. That is our radial gradient. So now I'm going to bring it down to the freeform. This one is a lot more easy to work with. Not easy to work with, but has a lot more options. So notice when I hit on the freeform, it changed the colors up. So I can drag colors in here, push colors around. Right now I'm using points. So if I come in here and add a point, I can choose any color I want to put in here. And let's see, let's try lines. I choose lines. If I draw a line, I can add color to these points on the line. I generally just use the points version. So a super quick overview. If you work with this in detail, you can create some terrific images. All right, so your assignment is to create a new document in Illustrator. Name the document Gradient Tool with your name. Make the canvas 8.5 by 11. Create 4 linear gradients with analogous colors, 4 with monochromatic colors, and 4 with freeform or with triad color. So your analogous colors are going to be with your linear gradient. Your monochromatic colors are going to be with your radial gradient, and your triad colors will be created with your freeform gradient. Once you've created all these, I want you to put them all together in a box that is 6 inches by 6 inches on your document. And so your final document should have your 3 color studies with linear, radial, freeform, and then your overall finished art. So that's the project. It's due, let's say it's due at the end of Tuesday with 10 points.